So yesterday there was a televised public spanking of the Montreal Canadiens by the Colorado Avalanche 8-4, in which Nathan MacKinnon took the puck on a power play and absolutely Peter Panned his way to the net and put one home, and he scored that goal, and you can hear the crowd audibly like, wow, like that's what you hear from the crowd when Nathan MacKinnon puts that puck in the net yesterday. And it got me thinking, man, like this guy does get a ton of respect as being one of the best players in the league. I generally see him, if he's not in the top 3, he's at least in the top 5. But it's crazy to me that he hasn't had his offensive breakout season. Like even the one where he was nominated for the Hart Trophy that he lost to Taylor Hall, like that breakout season was 97 points. And if you think Nathan MacKinnon, like if you blindfolded somebody and you said, oh, how many points has Nathan MacKinnon scored in his best season in the league, you'd probably get people saying like, oh, 120, 130, 110. Like people would say that because that's what you would expect from a guy who has this amount of talent on the ice and offensive potential here. But no, dude's never cracked the 100-point mark. And honestly, it's kind of a shame because I really want him to get past that threshold. I would love to see Nathan MacKinnon win either a Rocket Richard or an Art Ross trophy or both one season. Now that's going to be a tall task with Connor McDavid there, but I would love to see it. And I know a lot of people are going to say, dude, it doesn't matter. He's a winner. He's literally got a Stanley Cup. And trust me when I tell you I've seen with my own eyes just how clutch Nathan MacKinnon can be in the playoffs. And of course, it's widely known. Like, it's not a secret that Nathan MacKinnon is one of the most talented players in the National Hockey League. If you ask me, he's number 2 right under Connor McDavid. Like, it's McDavid and then it's MacKinnon for me. I think he's the second best player in the world, no questions asked. When I see this guy cook, it's unreal. It blows my mind. We've all heard the stories. Zadorov compared him to Michael Jordan as far as how he is in the locker room with his teammates, and he hates junk food apparently. He's come out and cleared that rumor up and said that no, like, yeah, he eats junk food sometimes. Like, he's not arch nemesis with pasta or anything like some people make it out to be, myself included, because it's funny as a joke. But that's just what's being said about him in the room. And I've heard stories even from Cale Makar about, like, apparently if you make a bad pass to Nathan MacKinnon in practice, he will get on you and he will be furious at you for that. Although I will say that the word around town was last playoff run he was more gentle and way more supportive, less fiery and short fused with his teammates in the playoff run where they went to win the cup, which is not really what you would think from number 29. You would think the more intense it gets every round, the more his fire would get ratcheted up, and it did on the ice, but apparently not in the locker room. And I just want this guy to have his huge breakout season where it's like, there you go. That's the number of points Nathan MacKinnon should have. It should be 3 digits. It should be like nasty numbers, 115 points and like 50 goals. Like, that's what this guy should be having. I want him to have at least 1 year like that. Have your big offensive breakout, Nate. Because I seriously do think that if he does that, like, McDavid's on his own planet, of course, but it's going to close the gap a little bit for Nathan MacKinnon, because I'm definitely seeing some people with how crazy McDavid's going this year forget about 29 a little bit. And trust me, you don't want to forget about the Nate dog. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.